What if the most powerful transformation you could experience isn't in action, achievement, or external success, but in the quiet spaces of your own mind? What if the stillness you often overlook is the gateway to clarity, insight, and the hidden potential within you? In a world that never stops moving, where constant noise fills every moment, silence becomes not emptiness, but a profound teacher, mirror reflecting the deepest layers of your psyche and the unconscious patterns shaping your life. The moments when you sit quietly, when you let your thoughts settle, and when the world fades away are not wasted. They are the spaces where your inner wisdom speaks. Silence allows you to see the shadow self, notice recurring patterns, and connect with the subtle whispers of intuition that guide your choices. It is in this stillness that personal transformation begins, where clarity emerges, and where the mind, body, and soul align with your highest potential. If you're ready to explore the power of stillness and unlock the hidden insights of your mind, take a moment to subscribe to the channel and like this video so you can follow along as we journey into the secret depths of silence and transformation. Through this video, we will uncover how silence is not just the absence of sound, but the presence of awareness, the quiet power that shapes thought, emotion, and action. By embracing these quiet moments, you allow the unseen forces within you to reveal the insights, creativity, and clarity that have always been waiting to emerge. When was the last time you truly paused, not just to rest, but to let your mind be completely still? In those rare moments of silence, thoughts untangle themselves, and the noise of daily life fades into the background. This is when mental clarity emerges, revealing the patterns and decisions that have been hidden beneath constant activity and distraction. Stillness allows you to see the landscape of your mind with fresh eyes, noticing the recurring fears, desires, and unconscious beliefs that subtly shape your behavior. By intentionally embracing quiet moments, you open space for insight, reflection, and alignment. You begin to distinguish between what truly matters and the distractions that have consumed your attention. The act of being still is not passive. It is an active engagement with the inner architecture of your mind, enabling you to reclaim focus, energy, and purpose. This clarity is not only cognitive, it is emotional and spiritual. In silence, the mind and soul converse, revealing hidden strengths and opportunities for transformation. Each pause becomes a doorway to understanding, each moment of quiet a mirror reflecting the deeper layers of your consciousness, waiting for you to step through and recognize your true potential. Silence is not merely the absence of sound, it is the presence of attention. When you allow yourself to sit quietly, emotions long buried beneath the noise of daily life begin to surface. Anger, sadness, fear, and even joy carry messages from your deeper self, and only in stillness can these emotional currents be truly observed and understood. Avoiding these moments of quiet keeps feelings unprocessed, energy stagnant, and patterns of reactivity intact. By embracing silence, you cultivate emotional awareness, learning to witness feelings without judgment or immediate reaction. This awareness strengthens resilience, allowing you to respond to life with clarity rather than reflexive habit. The quiet mind creates a space where the shadows self-depart that stores unresolved trauma, unacknowledged fears, and latent potential can be seen, acknowledged, and integrated. Emotional regulation arises naturally in these moments, not through force or control, but through attentive presence. Each still moment becomes a training ground for understanding the subtle movements of your inner world. By embracing silence, you not only gain mastery over your emotional landscape, but also uncover the hidden guidance within your own psyche, revealing insights that propel you toward growth and alignment with your true path. In the quiet of stillness, the subtle whispers of your intuition become unmistakable. Intuition is the language of the soul, the internal compass guiding you toward choices that align with your deepest self. In the midst of constant noise, these signals are drowned out, easily mistaken for fleeting thoughts or coincidence. Silence allows these inner messages to surface clearly, revealing insights that your conscious mind alone cannot access. By dedicating moments of quiet attention, you strengthen the connection to your intuitive faculties. You begin to notice patterns, receive guidance in this, and sense opportunities and challenges before they fully materialize. This heightened perception is not mystic-lit, is a natural response of the mind and soul when freed from distraction, when focus is restored and attention is turned inward. Each pause, each moment of stillness becomes a conduit for inner wisdom, illuminating paths that were previously obscured by noise and mental clutter. As you cultivate this practice, intuition evolves from a subtle hint into a reliable ally, empowering you to navigate life with clarity, confidence, and alignment with your authentic purpose. Stillness is the doorway to your shadow, the hidden aspects of yourself that carry unacknowledged fears, desires, and untapped potential. In the constant busyness of life, the shadow remains obscured, its lessons ignored. But in silence, these elements emerge, revealing truths about your internal conflicts, recurring patterns, and blocked energy. By allowing yourself to sit quietly and observe without judgment, you create a dialogue with your shadow self. You begin to see how avoidance, projection, or suppressed emotion has shaped your behavior and limited your growth. This conversation is not about punishment, it is about awareness and integration. The shadow holds the keys to creativity, resilience, and authentic power. Each moment spent in stillness illuminates these hidden parts, allowing them to be acknowledged, understood, and harmonized with the conscious self. The shadow becomes a teacher, showing where your energy has been bound and where transformation awaits. Through this practice, silence becomes an active force, guiding you towards self-mastery, emotional balance, and the awakening of your fullest potential. Silence offers a rare opportunity to observe the subtle, recurring patterns that govern your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. In the noise of daily life, these patterns are often hidden, operating unconsciously and shaping your decisions without your awareness. Stillness acts like a mirror, reflecting these unseen forces and bringing them into conscious recognition. By dedicating moments to quiet observation, you begin to notice cycles of fear, attachment, and resistance that previously went unnoticed. Each thought, each reaction becomes a clue pointing to habitual responses or unresolved inner conflicts. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward transformation, as awareness allows you to consciously redirect energy and break free from limitations. The mind's unseen architecture is complex, but silence provides the clarity needed to understand it. In these quiet moments, the unconscious speaks, offering guidance, insight, and the chance to integrate hidden aspects of yourself. By embracing stillness, you transform what was once automatic into deliberate choice, aligning your actions with your authentic self and opening the path to profound personal growth. In silence, the act of simply observing becomes a powerful tool for awakening. When you pause and witness your thoughts, emotions, and surroundings without judgment, you begin to see reality as it truly is, rather than through the filters of habit, expectation, or fear. This heightened awareness is the cornerstone of inner transformation, allowing subtle truths about yourself and your life to emerge. Observation in stillness reveals both the light and shadow within, showing patterns that have guided your decisions unconsciously and highlighting areas where growth is possible. Each moment of mindful attention strengthens your connection to your inner self, unveiling insights that were previously hidden by distraction and mental noise. Through consistent practice, silence transforms from a passive state into an active engagement with your own consciousness. It enables you to witness the interplay of thoughts, emotions, and impulses with clarity, fostering self-mastery, presence, and conscious choice. This process is essential for awakening to your authentic path, revealing the subtle guidance that aligns you with your true purpose and deepest potential. True stillness is fertile ground for creativity and insight. When the mind quiets, the usual chatter of worry, comparison, and destruction fades, creating space for novel ideas, solutions, and intuitive understanding to surface. Silence allows the unconscious to communicate freely, revealing connections and patterns that the busy mind often overlooks. In these quiet moments, inspiration emerges not as force but as a natural flow, guiding thoughts and action in alignment with your deeper self. Creativity becomes a reflection of your authentic consciousness, and insights gained in stillness are often profound, revealing truths about your purpose, direction, and potential. Embracing silence as a regular practice enhances artistic expression and the ability to perceive hidden opportunities in life. Each pause is an invitation to integrate the wisdom that emerges, translating inner clarity into tangible growth. The mind's stillness thus becomes a gateway to unleashing latent potential, illuminating paths toward personal fulfillment and spiritual awakening. In the quiet of stillness, you begin to see not just individual thoughts or emotions, but the entirety of your inner landscape. Silence allows the conscious, unconscious, and shadow aspects of yourself to come into alignment, revealing the interconnectedness of your being. Each insight gained, each emotion felt, and each reflection observed contributes to a greater understanding of who you truly are. This integration is not instantaneous. It is a gradual process of observing, acknowledging, and harmonizing the different parts of your psyche. The moments of quiet reflection illuminate areas where conflict, resistance, or unhealed patterns have held you back. By sitting with these truths without judgment, you allow them to be assimilated, transforming tension and fragmentation into clarity, strength, and coherence. Through silence, you cultivate the capacity to respond rather than react, to act in alignment with your deepest values, and to move through life with authenticity and purpose. Integration of the whole self is a pivotal step toward personal transformation, allowing the hidden wisdom of your mind and soul to guide your choices and actions with clarity and intention. Silence is not only a space for reflection, it is a laboratory for transformation. The insights, patterns, and awareness uncovered in quiet moments must be embodied to create meaningful change in your life. Observing alone is not enough. What you learn in stillness becomes powerful when it informs your actions, your decisions, and the way you engage with the world. Each pause, each moment of deep reflection gives you the tools to respond consciously rather than react habitually. The lessons of stillness, clarity, emotional balance, self, and intuition translate into practical steps for personal growth. By integrating these lessons, you begin to align your external life with your internal truth, making choices that reflect your authentic self rather than conditioned patterns. Embodying the wisdom of silence requires courage, consistency, and attentiveness. As these practices become habitual, you notice a profound shift in perspective. Decisions become clearer, interactions more meaningful, and your life increasingly mirrors the depth and insight cultivated in quiet moments. Silence is the gateway to the mythic journey of the soul, a path that transcends the ordinary and connects you to archetypal forces shaping your inner world. In stillness, you begin to perceive the narratives, patterns, and symbols that have guided your life from the shadows of the unconscious. These are not just psychological constructs, they are the mythic threads of your own evolution, pointing toward growth, transformation, and purpose. By observing the mind in quiet reflection, you gain access to the stories that have unconsciously directed your choices, revealing both limitations and latent potential. Each insight becomes a waypoint on your personal hero's journey, guiding you through fear, resistance, and uncertainty toward a more integrated and empowered self. Silence allows these mythic lessons to emerge naturally, enabling you to step fully into your authentic life. Engaging with this inner journey transforms silence from a passive experience into an active force for awakening. You move beyond mere reflection, integrating the wisdom of archetypes, shadow, and intuition into your conscious life, opening the door to profound insight, resilience, and a deeper connection with your true path. In silence, you discover the power of surrender, the act of letting go of control and trust in the unfolding of life. Stillness teaches that growth is not forced and insight is not coerced. It emerges naturally when the mind quiets and the heart opens. By surrendering, you release resistance to the unknown, allowing the subtle currents of consciousness to guide your actions and decisions. This surrender is not passivity. It is an active alignment with the natural rhythm of your inner world, a conscious choice to observe, integrate, and act in harmony with your higher self. Moments of quiet create space for reflection and discernment, revealing where attachment, fear, or expectation has blocked clarity and authentic choice. Through surrender, silence becomes a teacher of patience, trust, and inner resilience. The more you allow yourself to flow with these unseen currents, the more attuned you become to the guidance of your intuition, the lessons of your shadow, and the latent potential within your soul. By embracing the stillness, you begin to live in alignment with your authentic path, responding to life with awareness and grace rather than reaction. The world constantly demands your attention, bombarding you with information, expectations, and distractions that obscure your inner voice. Silence is the antidote. It creates a sanctuary where the mind can recalibrate and the soul can speak clearly. By intentionally stepping away from external noise, you allow your own intuition, creativity, and insight to surface without distortion. This practice of releasing mental clutter is not about avoidance. It is about prioritizing inner alignment over reactive engagement. In quiet reflection, you begin to notice the thoughts, beliefs, and patterns that have unconsciously dictated your actions, separating the essential from the trivial. The mind becomes a mirror, showing what has been clouded by external influence and allowing clarity to emerge naturally. As you cultivate these moments of silence, your perception sharpens, and your connection to the deeper currents of your inner world strengthens. By filtering out noise, you uncover hidden truths, latent potential, and the capacity to act from a place of wisdom, transforming stillness into an active foundation for conscious living and spiritual growth. True presence is born in silence, in the conscious awareness of each moment without distraction or judgment. When the mind quiets, you are no longer lost in the past or anxious about the future. You inhabit the now, fully experiencing life with clarity, depth, and in silence becomes the canvas on which presence is painted, allowing you to connect deeply with yourself and the world around you. In stillness, habitual reactions soften and observation replaces automatic responses. Each breath, each sensation, each thought becomes a point of reflection, illuminating both patterns and possibilities. By practicing this form of mindful presence, you cultivate the ability to act in alignment with your authentic self, making decisions grounded in awareness rather than impulse or conditioned habit. The act of being fully present through silence strengthens resilience, deepens emotional intelligence, and enhances intuition. It allows the flow of consciousness to reveal hidden layers of your psyche and opens pathways for integration, transformation, and the unfolding of your truest potential. Through cultivating presence, silence is transformed into a powerful tool for living consciously and embracing the fullness of life. Silence is not meant to be confined to meditation or quiet moments alone. Its power is realized when the insights gained are integrated into daily life. The clarity, emotional awareness, and intuitive guidance that emerge in stillness are tools to navigate challenges, relationships, and decisions with greater wisdom and authenticity. By applying these insights, you begin to notice how unconscious patterns influence behavior, how hidden fears shape responses, and how latent potential can be expressed in action. The lessons of silence transform from abstract understanding into practical guidance, empowering you to act in alignment with your inner truth. Each choice becomes intentional, informed by the awareness cultivated in quiet reflection, and each interaction is approached with clarity and presence. Integration is the bridge between knowing and being. It ensures that the transformative power of stillness flows into every facet of your life, guiding you toward consistent growth, alignment, and fulfillment. By bringing the lessons of silence into your daily reality, you transform inner understanding into living wisdom, allowing the quiet power within you to manifest outwardly. The culmination of silence is the profound inner realization that your greatest power has always been within you. Through stillness, observation, and integration, the mind, emotions, and shadow align, revealing the depth of your consciousness and the latent potential that has been waiting to emerge. This awakening is not sudden. It is the gradual recognition that clarity, resilience, and authentic wisdom reside inside, accessible whenever you cultivate quiet attention. In these moments of inner realization, you feel a deep sense of alignment with your purpose, a clarity about choices, and a connection to the forces guiding your life. Silence has shown you the patterns that once constrained you, the fears that limited your action, and the hidden strengths that now empower you. By embracing this stillness consistently, you open a door to living fully in your authentic self, creating a life that reflects the wisdom, courage, and potential discovered within. This final awakening reminds you that transformation is always possible. The quiet spaces of your mind are not empty. They are filled with insight, guidance, and opportunity. By integrating the lessons of silence, you step fully into your truth, empowered, aware, and aligned with the path your soul has always intended for you. If this journey into silence and self-discovery resonated with you, like this video, subscribe, and share in the comments how you plan to embrace stillness in your own life. By honoring the quiet within, you open the door to guidance, growth, and the full awakening of your true potential.